Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we are playing Brandish. Interesting. I'm intrigued and a little excited. Alright, not so much anymore. I mean, it's interesting that they, doing something different, but a little, kind of annoying. I don't know, maybe just gonna take a little getting used to. It's kind of like a first person and a kind of an action RPG. Very kind of interesting, where your character always faces forward, so when you have to actually spin the entire map around rather than just move your character. I don't know why they did that as their choice, but I mean, it does make it a little interesting, to say the least. Alright, so we have a block, we've got a jump. Both of these do the same thing, goes to like an examination. And then we have the hands, but we don't have anything that at the moment looks like it actually swings our sword. So we're going to have to see how that goes when we run into something that we have to attack. I don't really like the switching view thing. Okay, so that's what you do. You hold the L or R button, and then you use your hand icon to... Alright, so we got some... Well, we're gonna see what combat is like. Okay, so shield and attack is the same. Yeah, combat's gonna be real funky with the way this thing goes. Because you're instinctively gonna want to move like towards or moving things around, and all it's gonna do is spin the map around on you. Yeah, this is not gonna be overly enjoyable. Yeah, this, like, I was hoping for more. The game looks, in itself, looks fine to a point, but this whole thing just really kind of takes you out of the game. Because everything's going to be very awkward, and can you imagine trying to fight a boss like this? Where every time you go to move, the screen moves and the boss is still over there, so you're just like getting hit and... So you can move back and forth, But any other direction is you're moving the screen. I mean, we're gonna go for a little bit. We're gonna keep plugging along. We're gonna keep trying and see if we kind of get more used to it. But yeah, everything it makes everything so much slower too. Okay, so we went up over there where it's there. There's a doorway there. Then there's down and... Alright. I mean, it's kind of nice that at least we have kind of a map. And the way things disappear on us, depending on our views. That is not where we want to go. Yeah, I mean, the fact that everything gets so twisted and turned around. Like, you think you know where you're going, but yeah, you're like going in a completely different direction than you thought you were because it was spun around in a different, I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to like it. I really am. I want to like it, but I can't with the way the game controls. It just... Like, you're literally going to just be sitting in one spot, waiting for enemies to come to you, because if you want to try to engage them in combat, it's not going to go very well. I mean, combat's already kind of awkward. And we're, yeah, this is not going well. This is not as enjoyable as you would like it to be. Yeah, you saw the intro and you're like, cool, it's gonna be, you know, but then you get this and you're just like, no. You can't really, oh, so many steps to just move a little bit. God, it's just... more, Looks like it's ready to fall apart, but we gotta figure out a way to make it fall apart. I mean, I want to try to get a little bit further, but it's so hard to watch. It's just so hard to try to enjoy this game. Like, I don't understand the thought process on doing it this way. Like, we have all the Zeldas and Willows and like every other game that actually had regular movement? Why did they go, let's be different, let's do this? Like, I don't understand the thought process, and it just really makes the game go from what seems like it's going to be fun and exciting to just very, very, very disappointing just because of this. We found some master keys. Alright, that's good. Actually, you know what? Let's go down. I hate to say this, but let's go fall down the hole again, because now we have keys. We might be able to open the other chest. And that's the other thing, like, the chests don't, like, stay open, so you know, well, that one is. So why are the other two? Because we did get stuff out of the other one. Okay, we have keys. Found the gold bar, okay. Yeah, see, the chest is empty, but yet, it's not showing it being empty. Yeah, see, that's the other thing that really... I forgot about jump. So that one thing that we needed to do, we can do by jumping. Here we go. We go this way. So yeah, combat is going to suck so much because of this. Oops. Will you jump? You... Thank you. I mean, on top of everything, we get to do the durability thing. Don't you love that in games? I know I just absolutely adore when games do the durability. Because there's not a realistic durability where after a long while it might nick or whatever. No, it's just like... worthless. It's so... It's a crutch that a lot of games use that honestly shouldn't even be a thing. I mean, we're already in a fantasy world. We're casting fireballs from my fingertips, but our sword breaks in 3 swings? Like, why? Why do that? It's just an added, unnecessary thing that just doesn't make sense. I mean, stuff like WoW does it in order to pull gold out of the economy. And it just, like, it's unnecessary by all means. There's no ever a point where it's a good idea to be like, oh, let's have durability in weapons. At least this game is not overly combat heavy. Okay, nothing happened. Has a picture of a key, we use a key, but nothing happens. Alright, fair. Because yeah, if this game was more combat heavy, it would pretty much be unplayable, to be honest. Like, it's already very, very hard to do. We have 1,300 and the cheapest is 10,000. No, it doesn't do us any good anyways. Ring of Life. I mean, I get when things do this in the first person. Like, I get it, and I've never liked that to begin with anyways. But, like, to add it onto a top-down game just really... Just... words don't do it justice. Like, this whole thing, the inconsistency with one staying open and one being closed, but they're all empty, and, like, that's just... There's so many just... little... Part of it is little things, but a lot of the little things add up to be big things, you know? This... The amount of time that you waste going around a very small corner. And we can't turn... Turning around is not really a thing, so it's like... This is what I'm talking about. Combat's just going to be such shit because of the way this functions. Because normally you just spin around and attack. But spinning around, you're going there, well, it's still doing it, and you're just like, You feel like you're robotic. That's kind of what it is. It's almost like a somewhat robotic movement where you're not really... I mean, maybe they were kind of trying to go for more realism, but it doesn't work at all. Weapon shop. What do we got? Jesus. Sword of Majesty. So, sledgehammer. Alright, I guess we're gonna buy that to destroy the walls. You're going to have some major steel balls in order to actually finish this game, I think, because it is not, yeah, it's... I want to break open the door, the wall at least. We could buy a broken sword. That's good. I keep meaning to talk. They're crumbling pretty weak, so if you hit them with this sledgehammer, they ought to fall right down. Yeah, we already figured that out. Yeah, I've got something else you might be useful. They're just ordinary steel balls, but since there are so many pits and holes around here, you can use these in front of you to check the area. The game is already so damn slow. To think of throwing balls in front of you constantly is, I'd rather just fall down the hole. I would rather just fall. Even if I die, I would rather just fall. Like, I'm already so over it and so just bored of this very, very slow going... Oh, there's one. Yeah, every swing we lose. And the fact that you have to sit there and swing around constantly trying to figure out where you are in every different angle. Yay, not 100 gold pieces. With as expensive as everything is in this game, 100 gold pieces is like a joke. It's like finding one copper. Like, yay. Alright, so we hit that lever. Does that lever at all open this other door for us? Ah. It's like it really is kind of almost impossible to avoid getting hit. And yeah, you get so turned around because everything spins. I mean, it's good that there's a map, but also it's not overly helpful. Good thing we bought 10 of these. I mean, of course, everything is going to be... And it's not like you move and jump. You stand still, you hit the jump button, he moves, he does his one jump, and then you move on with your day. So it's even more where you don't really have this like action-y thing. It's almost like you're playing a point and click kind of, where face the direction you want, push the button, he jumps, face the direction, now move, go back, face direction, push button, he jump. It's so mechanical and so very robotic that you really don't connect with the game at all. It really has a very disconnecting feel because of every way that the game performs. Like every single thing, we've got, 6 buttons, but really we only use, I mean, this we kind of switch over. I mean, it's just, they could have done so much better. Like, I'm just really disappointed because they look like they have a very somewhat unique and interesting take on a game. It's like a dungeon crawler where we wake up in the middle of a dungeon where we have no idea what's going on and we're working our way through like a maze-like thing. If this was more of an action RPG, this would be a lot more fun and this would really be intriguing and you'd want to get into it. But the way the game performs, like it's a point and click, more of just a maze with occasional really poorly done combat, more so than anything else, really makes the game just very disconnected. And everything just works against you where you're not really having a good time. I mean, everything just keeps spinning around, so you like, everything is just disorientating. It just doesn't work very well. Everything just works against the actual enjoyment of the game. And I really feel like this could have been a really good game if they didn't fuck it up so badly here. Like, I really, for the sake of this game, hope that they don't have bosses. Because combat is already hard enough and just bad enough that if you actually had something where you had to do any kind of moving, it would just be absolutely atrocious. Could you imagine having a big boss here and like, oh, gotta run, oh, gotta turn, oh, and then having to keep doing that and switching around while the boss is after you? It's just, that would just be an absolute nightmare. Alright, so where are we going here? Like, I don't know, I'm so just disconnected and just disjointed from this thing that I'm like, where do we want to go? I guess we can go... That way has a door, that way... So that way has a door that's locked. I think up there is a locked door as well. We've gone through all of that. There's another locked door over there. So we have 3 doors that we can't open that are the 3 main spots that we need to go to. So we can try to figure out... And we get it looks like we got a little bit of arm strength. So we don't get, like, experience that I'm noticing. At least at the moment. So it's more, I guess, using our skills and our attacks and everything that really kind of change our stats. Because if you look at 3.77, I thought it was 3.1 earlier. I could have been mistaken. Oh, I don't know if I'd want... Normally I would crank the game speed up. But I don't think that would be justified in this one. Like, I'm still trying. I haven't given up just yet, but I don't have a lot of joy for the game. So we have a whole... This is where we got the keys at. So again, we have somewhere that we can't open the door at. I mean, we'll go up this way and go to the other door and see if we can... Because there's not even anything around here that's looking like it's going to help us open the door. Yeah, see, here's the other locked door. I mean, we've kind of been a lot of places. Do we have something hiding somewhere that we need to find that can open that? I mean, because there's not much else here. There was that lever there, but we've already used it. You can't turn. Even if you could turn, it's not very responsive. Yeah, so that door's still open. And is this door still open? Yeah, so the lever... I don't know if the lever just, once it's pressed, the door's just open and stays open. Because we did this door before we did that, and... Like, it always seems like it's open, but then you go over there and it's closed. Yeah, see, we increased our arm strength. So yeah, the more we attack, the more we... I see, again, there's a couple things like this that really make the game cool and interesting, but there's so much wrong with the game that even that is not enough to save the game. Honestly, it really isn't. And I'm guessing it's going to do that slowly but surely in, with the magic as well. See, we don't have any way of dictating where our, like, we don't have an experience bar. So it's just like, oh, well, we're going to give you a level now. The last door. Oh, it's that way, alright. Yeah, see, we're not even going the right way. I don't know why I'm bothering. It's like you have to move to figure out, okay, now we're going the way. Like, see, that's the other thing. It's like the map. Yeah, there's a map. But it's not very intuitive as well. Alright. Oh, let's not keep that going. Oh no, it's this way. And then it's turn, even though, like, yeah, the whole thing. Oops. No, it is the other way. That. What was over here? Huh. So it's gotta be a puzzling... Yeah, I mean, that's still not doing anything. And another one, it's might be the one-way ones or one-time use ones. Oh yeah, let's go. Oh no, we already healed ourselves, so there's no point in that. Okay, so that's where... So yeah, I mean, I'm at a loss as to how we're opening those 3 doors. I mean, we've wandered all around and have found a whole lot of nothing. Where does this go? Oh, nowhere. We just, okay. It's just a hole that we just stick in. Okay, so we're back at the beginning. Is there anything else? No? Yeah, I mean, it's just so much potential lost. I'm falling asleep playing this game. It's so, like... Oh yeah, we already did that to do that. It's just so boring. And with the way everything is... Like, we've covered everything. I cannot at all figure out why none of those doors are opening. I guess we're gonna go and talk to these people. We did forget to talk to the other 2. I mean, it's the only other thing I have left to do that I can think of offhand. Maybe one of them will give us a little tidbit as to what we can do. And nothing is like quick moving either, so if you actually would like fighting the faster enemies, it's just you're gonna get hit. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay, we did talk to the old lady in the keys, so let's go talk to the other 2. Oops. Wrong button. At least it loads quick. The only thing in this entire game that's fast is its load screens. The key is to keep your mouth shut and stay out of trouble. So he was very not helpful at all. He told us, suck it up, Buttercup, you live here now. Kind of feels that way because we ain't getting anything else going. So there's nothing we can really buy, is there? Ring of Fire. Yeah, I mean, even if we sold thing, that only gets us 1,000. So I don't even know how we get the money to buy all this stuff. Like, there's so much that is there, but how? We're not getting gold from killing anything. Yeah, I'm at a loss. I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm going to try to figure it out a little bit more, but I'm not really having a sense of joy or needing to continue to play as I do in some of these games. It's just, they're just not there at all. So I think that one is what we used to open that door. That's why. So we have this door that we can't open. I don't know. Luckily, up is going to the right. So, I mean, that's good that we're going the direction I wanted to. Alright, so we're going to focus around in here for a minute and see if there's anything else that we can figure out to open this door. I don't know. Like, we've been all over this map at this point, right? Like, there's nothing else. That doesn't do anything. Nothing has done anything. Our sword's gonna break, and then we're pretty screwed. Can we use a key? Okay, fair enough. I'm an idiot. Accepted. we are running out of keys. Yeah, the durability really is in here just to make the game more tedious than it already is. I don't want to come back to life. I just want to be dead. Anyways, I'm done. Like I can't enjoy this game at all anymore. Like it is so adds such potential. I would have loved to see this game better. You can't explain the just annoyance that the game presents as you play it, the robotic stiffness of the game, the unnecessary durability losses that is so fast too. It's ridiculous. Why hitting a slime is going to make your sword just fall apart, I don't get. But regardless, durability is pointless and does not need to have any place in these kind of games at all. The fact that everything is so slow and robotic that it makes the game very detached, very unenjoyable. It's so slow in every aspect. Combat is just a nuisance and almost feels like an afterthought where the game was kind of a labyrinth puzzler kind of figure some stuff out, but they're like, okay, it's too boring, we gotta add some combat. But then they just threw the combat in there and it just does not feel natural. It does not feel like it fits at all. And just everything about it just, it could have been a lot better if they would have fixed 10 items. If they would have made it where you could just control your character on a top-down like you would any other action RPG, would have made this game just 100% better right out the gate. On top of that, get rid of the durability would have been more fun. Other than that, like, those are really the key points. If we could got rid of those couple things, the game just would have been a very enjoyable, fun experience. Because it is slightly unique enough to be enthralling. But the way the game plays takes you completely out of it. And there's no drive, there's no desire. There's no, oh, I kind of want to see where this goes. You just don't care because of the way the game is playing. It plays so poorly and so mechanically that you just don't really care. And after a little while, you're just like, whatever, I'm just done. We're over it. And that's where we are. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate all your patronage. Till next time, have a great day.